Okay, so summer's still summering here in Spain, but I do have to start thinking about fall winter items already right now because otherwise, once the temperature finally drops, everything's already going to be sold out. So I kind of have to shop in advance, even though I can't really use some of these goodies just yet, but it's okay. I'm still enjoying the warmer temperature. And then when it finally gets cold, I will be ready with my new goodies. So today let's talk about some of the hottest trends for fall winter 2026. And I actually picked three, and I have three new items to show to you guys. So I have something from each one of them. So let's start. And let's start with a color, burgundy. Burgundy was very, very hot for last fall winter, and it's still going to be hot for this fall winter. Sometimes I don't really understand with these trends, or maybe like don't necessarily agree with these trends, because I feel like burgundy has always been one of my absolute favorite colors for fall winter. But my problem has been that they don't necessarily always make beautiful items in this color. So I'm kind of taking an advantage of this trend right now because like I'm low-key stocking up on beautiful burgundy things so that once the trend is over, I will still have some beautiful burgundy items to wear even when maybe nobody else wants to wear this color anymore. So I got something from Bottega, and this is, as you can see, a pair of shoes. Did I spoil it by showing you the label already? I hope not. So let's open them. So I'm warning you, this is the most perfect pair of shoes for fall. You've been warned, okay? So move over ballet flats because loafers remain superior. I'm a loafer girl through and through, and I think that these are just absolutely beautiful. I can't. The shine, the color, everything about these is so beautiful. Let me take out the other one. Okay, so these are the Monsieur loafers, and unfortunately these are old season, so very few websites have them, but if I manage to find them, I will definitely link them in the description box below. And there is one key reason why I absolutely fell for these shoes, except of course for the fact that they are very obviously very beautiful loafers. The color, the way they've been made, the gold buckle thing, like absolutely everything about them is beautiful. But besides all of that, there is one very important thing why I love these shoes so much, and it's because they are so incredibly lightweight. They are like a feather. You know what? I think I'm going to get a scale and actually measure them for you. And I will bring like another pair of loafers, like Chanel or something, just to show you, because it is crazy how lightweight these are. Okay, so I found my little scale thing, but I don't think that this is gonna work. Okay, let's try. So this is the Chanel shoe. And this is, yeah, I don't think that this is gonna work because it barely moved. So I think that they weigh like a pound. So this one shoe is a pound. And now in comparison, let's take Prada. Is the Prada shoe going to move a little bit more? I feel like a crazy scientist. Yeah, the Prada is actually heavier. This is like a pound and a half. That's crazy. That's crazy heavy for Prada. And now let's take the Bottega. I am telling you, this thing is not going to move at all because in comparison with both of these loafers, this weighs nothing. So let's see. Okay, so like a little bit less than a pound. But I would say that this is a failed experiment, and you're just gonna have to trust me that these are incredibly lightweight. I think it's because of the sole. It's made of rubber, or maybe not, I don't know, because this is also made of rubber, but these are so much heavier. Chanel's are made of leather, so that kind of explains the weight. So I don't know why are the Prada ones so heavy, But yeah, this is definitely a clear winner. They are incredibly lightweight and very, very, very comfortable. It's almost like these were like these were built specifically for comfort. But of course, they are Bottega, they are Burgundy, they are stunning. So absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely love these. Can't wait to start wearing them. Moving on to trend number 2, which is once again a color, brown. Brown has been very, very hot, and it's going to be very, very hot for this fall winter. Brown is basically what burgundy was for last fall winter, so brown is kind of taking over from burgundy. But luckily for me, I love everything brown, and I have been really lusting after a brown bag. I have missed having a brown bag ever since I sold my Bottega padded cassette. It was the last brown bag that I had, and it's been a long, long, long time since I sold it. So I really miss having that color. And another thing that I've been really lusting after, and actually another very huge trend that's been going on for at least 2 years now, is suede. So I've been really tempted to get a suede bag, and so I thought, why not combine the two things, brown and suede, and get a brown suede bag? Sounds like a dream, right? So I was down to my final 2 contestants, if I can call them that, and I have talked about both of these bags before here on my channel. So by the way, if you're new, hi, my name is Laine, and I love talking about fashion. I love shopping. I love taking you guys on shopping trips with me. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, okay? But now back to the final contestants. So the 2 bags that I loved the most in brown suede were the Alaïa Letekel and the Prada Bonnie bag. Both absolutely gorgeous bags. But what it really came down to was that as much as I love the look of these bags, and as much as I want to have a suede bag in particular, I am also absolutely terrified of suede. And yes, this is coming from a person that said before that I am not scared of Louis Vuitton's Vernis leather, which is probably one of the most delicate leathers that exists. But I've said before that I'm not scared of it. And I've said before that I'm not scared of lambskin leather bags. I've had very expensive white lambskin leather bags, and I've said that I'm not afraid of them. But for some reason, suede really, truly terrifies me. So as much as I loved both of these bags, I was too scared to buy them. I could not justify the price point because I knew that once suede is ruined, it is ruined. So what I did instead was I started looking for a more affordable brown suede leather bag that would look and feel like luxury without that luxury price point. And sounds easier said than done, because I went down the rabbit hole. I looked at so many different bags, but none of them really spoke to me. So I kind of gave up. Enter Parisa Wang. So I waited something like 2 months, more or less, for this bag, because it was literally this bag or the highway. I was no longer interested in any other brown suede leather bags once I saw this one. I saw it, I fell for it, and I just simply needed it. So, introducing my new Parisa Wang Gabrielle East-West shoulder bag. Oh, it smells like a new car. It's intoxicating. I probably look crazy. And once again, I'm getting distracted. So this is my new baby, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, full disclosure, this was a gift. Okay, thank you so much, the team of Parisa Wang. But it's almost like I just feel so grateful because this is just what I was looking for. It's like the Prada Bonnie and the Alaïa Letekel had a Parisa Wang baby. It is just what I was looking for. It's like somehow I managed to manifest this absolutely beautiful bag. So thank you so much, Parisa Wang. It is just simply stunning. So let me give you a quick overview. So first impressions, nice and lightweight. The scent, like I said before, is intoxicating. It smells incredible. It feels super luxurious. Luxury without the luxury price point. I'm telling you, it's like, you know, sometimes you imagine something and you think that you can't find it anywhere, and then somehow sometimes after a long time of waiting, you actually, like, it finds you instead of you finding it. And that's why I always say, like, don't settle for anything less. If something doesn't feel right, don't buy it. So I'm really, really happy that I didn't get the Prada and the Alaya, because this is going to give me a chance to test a suede bag, and this is at a much affordable price point. I think that this is like 450 euros. So this is a very, very good price point. So the things that I love about it is that, of course, we have very minimal branding. There is a little gold locket over here. It says PW, Parisa Wang. And then here on the other side, it's also embossed with gold letters, Parisa Wang. But other than that, there is not much branding, which is what I love. And then we have, so it is a very, very practical bag. You have a side pocket here, and like another side pocket here. And then on this side, no, not this one. So this one remains closed. And then this one, once you open it, there is no side pocket, but you can open it. And then we have also this little thing that holds the straps together. And then there is a little bit more branding on the zipper. It says PW on the little leather parts of the zipper. Let's open it. I'm hitting myself with the bag, but yeah, let's ignore that. Very smooth. Very smooth. I am impressed. Okay, so the interior is not leather lined, which is actually something that I prefer, because all the bags that I've had that have suede interior lining, they always color everything that's inside of my bags. Always. Like the Saint Laurent Sunset bag colored my Louis Vuitton leather wallet, like the leather parts of my Louis Vuitton wallet, black, just because it had a black suede interior. And then my new Bottega, the pink Arco, it colored one of my pouches pink because it has a pink suede interior. So I have learned that for suede bags, I don't want suede interior, or for any leather bag, I don't want a suede interior, because it's just going to color absolutely everything that you have inside of the bag. So like I said, I always get distracted, but I hope that if you're watching this, you're finding this useful. So back to the bag. We have one pocket, one interior pocket without a zip. And then are there any more pockets? No. So this is it. It is perfect. Timeless, simple, beautiful quality, just an absolutely beautiful bag. And so for me, I am 5'9", and it goes perfectly in my waist. I'm a size probably like medium, and it's very, very comfortable. So yeah, this is my new baby. Okay, now finally trend number 3, which is something to hang on a bag. You need to hang something on your bag charms. And so I'm not really sure who exactly started this trend. Was it the Labubus? Or was it Miu Miu? Because to me, it kind of started with Miu Miu. Once they re-released one of their classic bags, I completely forgot the name of it, but I'll put a picture of that bag. So once they re-released that bag and they put a bunch of bag charms on it, I feel like that's when I knew bag charms are back. But I know that for a lot of people, it kind of started with Labubus. So I don't know if there's any point to discuss who started this trend, because it may as well be like talking about the chicken or the egg, what came first. But one thing's for certain, and it's that back charms are back. And so with the Labubus, I am not going down that route. This is not for me. If you love Labubus, it's cool. I get the hype. It's just I'm not participating in the hype. And with Miu Miu, the Miu Miu back charms, they are very, very cute. I love those. But the thing with these very, very super hyper crazy trends is that they die. They die quick deaths. So while I feel like I am finally ready for a back charm, I just didn't want to get something that is too trendy. I wanted a back charm that would be more timeless. And so when I think about timeless back charms, 3 brands come to my mind. And these are back charms that I feel like have survived a couple of decades at least. They have been like a trend and then not, but they are coming back on and off again all the time. And it's Louis Vuitton, Fendi, of course, and then finally, Hermes. In a sense, I feel like this can be a bigger and a smaller trend, but the Hermes back charms, the little Hermes leather horse back charms, I don't think that they are ever completely out of fashion. So I thought that it was about time that I finally got a little horsey from Hermes. And so I decided to go for the, okay, I really hope that I remember the name correctly, but I believe that this is the Rodeo in the size PM, and it's just the cutest thing ever. Okay, let me take it out so that I can show you the colors. So I got it in a 3 different color combo. The base of the horsey is in the color chocolate, and then we have the tail and the, what is this called? So this part in the color cry, it's the creamy one. It's the creamy one. I can't even talk anymore. It's the creamy one. And then we have the saddle and the strap in a baby pink. And I think that this one is called Rose Darling. So I wanted it to be neutral, but at the same time, I wanted just a little bit of a pop of color. I didn't want it to be too boring, you know? I wanted it to feel a little bit more fun. And I feel like once I saw this one, they actually had them available in all the colors of the rainbow. They also had the bigger sizes and like they had so many of these. But yeah, once I saw this one, I just knew it. I just knew it that this is the one for me. So hi baby, welcome to the family, and I hope that you're going to be decorating many of my bags. In fact, I think that the little horsey with the Parisa Wang bag, this could be a match made in heaven. Wait, so how do I do this? How do I put it on? Wait a minute. There has to be... Okay, I'm silly. Yes, here we go. Did I just squeal? But look how perfect! This is what I love about back charms, the personalization aspect, you know? Because there could be another person with this bag that's going to pass me on the street, but that person is not going to have the little horsey. And just the pop of pink, isn't it so cute? Oh my god, it actually matches so perfectly. Look how cute. Say what you want about these back charms, yes, they're a little bit juvenile, but they make fashion more fun, you know? And I feel like that's what fashion is supposed to feel like. It's supposed to feel unique. It's supposed to feel personalized to you, tailored to you, and you're supposed to have fun with it. So I feel like this is just the perfect little addition to the bag. And so yeah, the beautiful thing about this bag is that it is beautiful enough to wear it as it is, but it also gives you the option to decorate it the way you want. You can add some chains, some charms, and so yeah, it's just It is perfect. So now I feel like I am officially ready for fall winter, and I feel like even though all of these items are currently very trendy, I also feel that they will be timeless and classic enough to wear even once the trends are over. And that's something that I really look for whenever I'm shopping now, because like I want things to be kind of on trend, and I like a lot of the things that are on trend, but I don't trend shop. Do you know what I mean? Do you know the difference? Don't trend shop, but shop things that are on trend, that are still beautiful even once the trend is over. Am I just talking nonsense? Probably I am, but so yeah, these were Laine's words of wisdom. Don't trend shop, but shop things on trend. Am I okay? Probably not. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Let me know your favorite fall winter trends in the comment section below, and let me know your thoughts on everything that I got today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope I'll see you again soon, and stay safe, everyone.